Hey guys, Loves to Loom here. Today I'm going to show you how to create the Buddies braid. This was created by Loves to Loom many years ago using the hook. I have converted it to the loom. So you will need about 150 bands total. So that will just be 75 of the first color and 75 of the second color. So let's go ahead and get our stuff ready and we can get started. To make this bracelet, we're going to be working with 2 pins. I like to use the front 2 right here. You can ignore the middle bar pin or remove it. The one thing I would recommend is sticking with just 2 colors like I'm using until you at least know the pattern. So I'm going to replace red with the purple, and I'm going to still use green, but I'm going to use an olive green. So purple is what I'm going to use first, and we're going to start by twisting on a figure 8, and then we'll lay a regular straight purple right on top. We're going to loop the bottom band on the right pin only. Push that down. And we're going to now go to our second color. So you're going to want to grab 3 of your second color. From now moving on, we will always grab 3 per color. So we'll lay our first one. And I did forget to tell you that the beginning of this is going to be different. Once the pattern is going to start repeating, I will let you know. So we're going to go ahead and loop the bottom band on the left pin. Grab your second band. Again, we're going to bring up the bottom band on the left pin only. And we're going to do that one more time. And loop up the bottom band on the left pin only. So now we're going to take all of the olive greens from the right and bring them over to the left. So it's the top 3 band, but I do like to do this one at a time to keep everything in order. Just kind of rearranging them. Got one more to go. Like that. So this is the beginning of the next section, so we're going to switch colors. So we're going to start by laying this straight across. We are going to loop the second band on the left pin. So it's this one right here. Push it down some. Grab your second one. Lay that straight across. Now we're going to also work with the right pin. So we're going to bring the bottom band up on the right pin. And the third band on the left pin. So grab the third band on the left pin and bring that up. And then lastly, we're going to lay our last purple. We're going to bring the bottom band up on the right pin. And when we grab the fourth band on the left pin, we're not just going to loop it up like we've been doing. We need to cross it over to this pin and reattach it, but we need to place it under the bands instead of on top. I'll show you what I mean. So grab the fourth band down. It should be this olive green right here. Act like you're looping it up, but don't let it go. Stretch it across to the right pin. Act like you're going to attach it. Keep shimmying it down the pin. And once it's below the purples, then you can let it go. So that's what it should look like. So we are going to do some rearranging again. So we're going to switch the top 3 purples and bring them over to the right. So again, I like to do this one at a time. You can grab 2 if you want. I would not recommend trying to grab all 3. Like so. So this is the official start of the actual pattern. Everything will repeat exactly the same from here on out. So I have my 3 olive greens. We're going to start with our first one. We're going to lay that straight across. We're going to bring up the bottom band on the left pin. And then we're going to bring up the second band on the right pin. So it will be the top purple. Push that down some. Grab your next one. Again, we will bring up the bottom band on the left pin. And now we go down to the next purple in line, so it will be the third band down. So on the right pin, grab the third band and bring it up. Push that down. And we add our last one on. We're going to bring up the bottom band on the left pin. And we're going to grab the fourth band on the right pin. But this is where we are not going to just loop it up like normal. We need to cross it over to this pin. So I'm grabbing my fourth band down, crossing it over towards the left, acting like I'm reattaching it, but bringing it down below to sit under my green band, like so. And now before we move on, we do have to come back over to the right pin, grab the very bottom band, which is this olive green, and loop it up. That's the last step of the section. So now what we're going to do is what we've been doing before, and we're going to transfer the greens over to the left. So we're going to one at a time transfer all three of these. Like so. And we are at the beginning of the pattern or the section again. So we're going to grab 3 of our purple. And we're going to start that all over again. So we're doing the same steps over and over, but we're just switching which pin we're doing it on and what color we're working with. So now my purple, that is band 1. We're going to bring up the bottom band on the right pin. And the second band on the left pin. Push it down, grab your second band. Loop up the bottom band on the right pin. We're going to grab the third band on the left pin. Push that down, and we're going to grab our last purple. We're going to bring the bottom band up on the right. On the left, we're going to grab the fourth band down, but remember, we're going to be bringing it over here. We're not looping it up. So this is my fourth band, this olive green. Bring it up, stretch it over, and bring it down to sit under the purple bands. We have to come back to the left pin and grab the very bottom band, which is the purple, and loop it up. I do just want to say, because I didn't say it in the beginning, this bracelet is going to look weird on the pins. It looks very smushed, messy, and just kind of looks a little wonky. But once you pull it really well, it looks good. Okay, so we need to do the step where we transfer the bands. So we're going to grab the top 3 purple from the left, and we're going to move them to the right. So I'm going to do that one at a time. Like that. I got mine a little twisted, so I'm just making sure they're all in order. And now we are ready to start our next section with our olive green. So we're going to start by laying our first one. We're going to bring the bottom band up on the left pin. And we're going to bring up the second band on the right pin. Lay your next one. Bring the bottom band up on the left pin and the third band on the right pin. Add your last one on. Bring the bottom band up on the left pin. And we're going to grab the fourth band down on the right pin. And we're going to cross it over and bring it to sit below the olive green bands. Come back to the right pin, and we're going to grab the very bottom band and loop it up. To get it started or ready for our next section, we need to transfer the top 3 olive green over to the left. So I'm transferring them one at a time. All right, so we are ready to start that all over again. So I'm grabbing 3 of my purple. So we're going to lay our first band. We're going to loop the bottom band on the right pin. and the second band on the left pin. Lay your next one. Going to grab the bottom band on the right pin and the third band on the left pin. Grab my last purple. Bring up the bottom band on the right. We're going to grab the fourth band on the left. We're going to bring it up, cross it over, and attach it to the right. Make sure you bring it to sit below the purple band. Don't forget to come back to the left pin and loop up the very bottom band. Like so. I'm going to pull it again just because everything's getting very squished. And now we need to transfer the top 3 purple from the left to the right. If I'm ever going too fast or too slow, YouTube has settings that you can speed up or slow down the playback. Just to let you guys know that if you weren't aware. Okay, so I'm going to show you that one more time. So we're going to lay band 1. We're going to bring up the bottom band on the left pin. And bring up the second band on the right pin. Lay your next one. Bring up the bottom band on the left pin and the third band on the right pin. Grab your last band. Bring up the bottom band on the left pin. We're going to grab the fourth band on the right pin. But we're not just looping it up, we're going to bring it up, cross it over, and reattach it underneath your olive green band. Come back to the right pin and loop up the very bottom band. And now we're going to bring these top 3 green back over to the left, one at a time. Make sure they stay in order. So I am going to put a timestamp right here. You're going to go back. It's going to pick up right where I'm leaving off. You keep going back to that point and watching the instructions until your bracelet is long enough to fit your wrist. Once it's long enough and you're back at this exact stage, we're going to go ahead and close it up together. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get a super good closure as far as look-wise, but I did the best I could, and that's the best I could come up with. So what we're going to do is grab whatever color you have less of. So I have more olive green on the pin, so I'm going to grab purple. So we're going to, this is for closing, by the way. Once your bracelet's long enough, we're going to stretch that straight across. We're going to bring up the bottom band on the right pin. We're going to grab the second and third band on the left pin. Bring those up. We're going to grab another purple band. We're going to bring up the bottom band on the right pin. And then grab the next bottom band as well. Come over to the left side, and we're going to be bringing all of these up, but I grabbed the very bottom one first. Whoops, that went over too far. I don't know if that matters, but there we go. Then I come back and I grab 2 more. And then I come back and I grab 2 more. So you should only be left with that one. Once I do that, I pull on it. Try to get that to like tighten up a little better. We're going to grab both ends, bring them together, and that's where we will attach our C-clip. So I'm not going to attach a C-clip since I only have this little piece, but like I was saying, it is important that you really give this bracelet a good stretch, especially depending on the bands that you use. Sometimes the designs can kind of overlap each other, So by really giving it a really good stretch, it helps the pattern lay better together. And that was I Love to Loom recommendation as well. But I'm going to put that to the side and show you the completed ones. And there you have the completed Buddies Braid bracelet, created by I Loves to Loom on Instagram and YouTube. Don't forget to check her out on there. She is not a current loomer anymore, but she still has all her old awesome patterns still on there, so that's really great. So yeah, don't forget to tag us on Instagram if you make one, and hit that like button down below if you like this video. That will be it for today, you guys. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.